Hello everyone, and this video is for those of you who need a premium built website, something bespoke, something of very high quality, and you want to manage it, but you're maybe afraid of managing a website. Okay, so there's two types of clients out there. There's those that are very website savvy and can get along just great managing a website, editing it, and so on. And then there's those business people that want to get on with their business and they don't want to be bothered trying to manage their web presence, their website, okay? Because you're too busy doing what you do. All right, so this video is for you. All right, so I work with some web designers with a web design company that custom build using HTML a website from scratch, exactly the way you want it. Okay. Now, what happens is once this is built according to your liking and according to what you need, they then manage that. They not only host it, okay, but it's like the full aftercare package. All right. So if you needed any changes, if you needed any edits, you would just literally let them know and they would do it. And so, these people are graphic designers, coders. They can pretty much achieve whatever you need out of a website. Okay, but of course you want some involvement. You want to do like maybe some articles on a periodic basis, in which case with this system we can custom build the CMS so that it's super simple. Okay, so mostly I talk about WordPress, and WordPress is a great platform. The majority of websites on the web are WordPress websites. There's a lot of versatility. There's also a lot of options in the CMS. You've got lots and lots of options, and you've got a whole bunch of plugins. You can do all sorts. And sometimes people they look at the WordPress CMS and they're a little bit intimidated because there's just so many options, so many menus, and there's so many different things to do. And for those of you who don't get along very well doing that, this is the perfect system for you. Have a fully managed website, have literally an account manager that you can call upon at any time to create those changes as and when you need them on your website, but at the same time have a nice simple CMS that you can log into, that you can upload your articles and make some edits to your pages, any changes in your business. Okay, so let's take a look at one of these websites I'm talking about. So this is a local business based in Texas. It's ranking very well in search engines for the keywords for local search. So it's a very premium website, very well designed, and it's just exactly what the client needs. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the back-end system and the simplicity of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in. So / edit. See, this website was built on a platform called Webflow. Okay. So you get your login down at the bottom of the screen here. Here it is. So I'm going to log in. Now once you log in, you don't see a whole bunch of menus and options and different things that could, get you chewing your nails and worrying. Okay, so you've got like pages and you've got collections, which has a few options, and there's forms. I mean, yours will look different because yours will be built according to your website features. Okay, so if I click here on beauty tips, this is where the client would actually go and upload articles onto the website, which is something that you would do regularly. You do that on a periodic basis, be it weekly or monthly or fortnightly, depending on how often you want to upload articles to your website. So if I click on that, okay, and then here they all are, tells you when they were published, the date they were created, etc. Okay, so I've got nothing to upload to this website at the moment, So I'm just going to show you a previous one already done, and we'll look at the CMS and see what options there are. Okay, so makeup tips for eyes. Okay, so here we are. So you've got literally the name of the article. This then creates automatically the URL. You can schedule the post to publish some date in the future if you want, if you don't want to publish it right now. Some people like to create content to last like several months and drip feed it over time, and you can do that. You literally just click on the calendar and you can schedule it. Okay, so your post body goes in here. I'm going to talk more about that in a second. Okay, and once you've done your post body, you've got your post summary where you can put a snippet in there. You've got your image. Now, the great thing about this is that, you know, it's already preset, right? At the time of your website design, the placement of this image that you're using is, you don't have to place it. You don't even have this. This isn't even drag and drop. This is even more simple than drag and drop. You don't have to literally create your article image or drag it anywhere or resize it or crop it or do anything like that. Okay, because once you put the image in there, it's going to appear in your blog in exactly the right place. Okay, so then we've got, and this is great because we customize this so that you can do the SEO nice and simple, right? You don't have to go looking for the fields. It's all here, and we're nearly at the bottom of the page. So I mean, this page is almost complete. So you've got the image alt tag, which goes with your image, okay, and then you've got the meta tag title, the meta tag description, and your meta keywords, okay. So it's very simple. You literally go down the page and fill in the fields, and that's all you do. Once you're done, you hit save, and then you hit publish, and you've got it done. Okay, so let's go back to the post body, and let me show you in here how simple it is. So this title here, okay, I use this as an H1. So literally, you would like highlight your line once you put your line in, and you get this pop-up box. You see how short and simple that is? Okay, so I just clicked H1, right? This one I made into an H2, I think. Okay, all right. So also you've got like this chain icon here, and that means that you can interlink, which is important for SEO, to interlink your pages, or if you want to do an outbound link. So you would literally highlight your word, which is your anchor text, and then you hit the link button. You put your URL in there. Okay, if you hit on settings, you don't have a whole bunch of stuff which is going to confuse you. The settings just ask you, do you want it to open in a new tab? Okay, and that's it. And then you hit the tick and it's done. Okay, so what else do we have? We've got like bold, italic, and then, you know, if it's a quote, you can hit that button. But this can be customized with more options should you need them, right? It can be as complex or as simple as you need it or want it, or whatever your you know, kind of comfort zone is, if you like. Okay, so the great thing about this system as well is that you can view your edits without having to log out or open a new tab and look at your website in a new tab. Okay, so up here we've got view site, right? So if I go to view site, I'm still logged into the back end, but I'm also looking at the front end. Okay, so I could click on this page here, and before I exit out of the back end of my website, I might want to just check, is it all looking okay, right? So you go to the article that you've just published, like suppose it was this one, okay? So I would click on read more to open it up. And then I can look at it. So remember when I said you put the image in and it will automatically be placed exactly, you know, so that your website is uniform, right? There's like a recurring theme throughout, right? Your images are all in the same place, etc. Okay. Now you can add images into the body of your post as well. Okay. I forgot to show you that. So let's just go back in here. So go to beauty tips, you see? So I've just moved from the front end to the back end CMS. Okay. So like, let's say that I wanted to add an image in my body. All right. So if I hit enter there, and then I got that plus symbol. So when I hit that, I can put in an image or I can put in a video. So you see the simplicity, right? I can do bullet points or I can do numbers. So, I mean, yet again, more options can be added if you wanted more versatility. If you want something simple, then it can be kept simple, All right. So I don't want to save those changes, so I'm just going to go back page. Do you want to save changes? Disregard changes, because I'm just showing you. I didn't want to put an image in there. Okay, and that's it. So what you need to do is, if I'm speaking to you, if you are, as I described, the type that needs something premium because you've got a professional business and you need a professional image, and yet you're not website savvy, you don't want to be fumbling around in the back end of some of these more complex CMSs like WordPress, and you want a customized back end system where you can do what you need to do on a regular basis, then contact me and we'll get things going for you. We'll start to craft your needs and create something for you. Just get in contact with me.